Welcome back. It's a good day when you can work on a favorite hobby with others and they also share that same interest.
Yes, so much fun. Here on the Knit Along, we have learned about a number of groups of knitters and crocheters who get together regularly. And recently, I visited a fun group in Bowling Green who's been working on projects together for years. Check this out.
They call themselves the Knit Wits. Clever.
So do any of you all watch the Knit Along? Any of you?
Actually, Amy Jo watches it religiously.
I work in a group home, and my guys make sure I watch it because they know I do this. So yeah.
I like them already. There are actually 45 members on the mailing list. They meet every Thursday afternoon at Grounds for Thought in downtown Bowling Green. They've been doing it for years.
We really help each other, and we get ideas from each other. And like Diane made a hat, so then I had to make a hat. You know, it's but it's inspirational to see what other people do.
But this is overlay crochet, where you crochet over the top.
From those with decades of experience to those just 3 months in, starting with dishcloths, I can relate.
Next thing I'm going to do, which will be just like that, is I'm going to do 4 placemats for Christmas.
Nice.
And I'm going to put a green ruffle around a red placemat.
Others are working on Halloween costumes.
I am working on a shawl.
A shawl, beautiful. And since these crafters have bonded over the years, many of these projects get gifted.
This is Nancy's Christmas present.
Nancy, this is your Christmas present.
She says purple is her favorite color. And I'd be remiss to skip over the group's sole male member who crochets baby hats for Wood County Hospital.
Do you like hanging out with all these ladies?
Oh, yeah.
He says, oh, yeah.
Don't worry, his wife is also part of the Knit Wits, normally there keeping an eye on him.
It was such a fun group, and I wish that I had the time to also sit down with my needles and get some work done, but they gave me some scrubbies, some crocheted scrubbies, and I was going to bring them with me, but I'm using them.
Oh, oops.
They work amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yes. So it was so fun to meet with them.
That group looks like a lot of fun. I was, smiling and kind of even laughing along with them. I feel like you spoiled Christmas, though. You're like, hey, here's your gift.
Whoops. But she really liked the purple. And that woman told me the story about how she started knitting like 30 years ago. And then she was working on a sweater, but then she got into her dissertation with her master's program and then like stopped and then picked it back up like however many decades later. And then she's like, but it didn't fit. So then I gave it to my niece and I had to make a new one.
Well, at least she found her way back.
She did.
Yes.
And now she's, knitting and crocheting with this wonderful group of people. So yeah, it was really cool. There's a lot of them. Like I said, there's 45 people on that mailing list. They don't all come every week, but they come.
Yeah, and that was a big table.
It was.
It was a big table.
Yeah.
And I love how you said you get together, you work on those projects, because you and I are always kind of talking about what are we working on. So I did bring in my project to kind of do an update.
Yay!
So this is a tie for Matt. Now, I know you're going to say, Diane, these are 2 different colors. And I may have ran out of this color, but I was looking online for inspiration, and they said that you can switch because really nobody ever sees the narrow back part of your tie.
Yeah, you're good.
So this is what I have
Look
so
at this.
far.
I'll help you.
So I'm a little twisted, but yep, this is what I have. I kind of went a little narrow, so I hope that that doesn't, it's very, sudden instead of the gradual.
Sure.
So maybe probably mess that up.
I think it looks
but
great.
We'll see how it works out.
You're almost there, right?
I think I was at 38 inches the last time, and a normal tie is like 57 inches. So I still have a ways to go, but and I've been a little slow, I'll admit, because I know I've been like talking about this and it's been a couple weeks and I really haven't made a ton of progress.
And now you're gonna have to do Stevens when you finish Matt's.
Right, because I started Matt's like right after Stevens, and then I had all of that.
The problems.
Yes, so I've kind of, fallen out of it, but I'm going to get back in. I got to get it done.
It looks fantastic. I forgot to bring my current project. I was forgetting everything today. But it's coming along, Maggie's scarf. I probably have about a foot.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. So a good 12 inches in.
Well, I still have a lot more to go because it's a scarf, kind of like
kind of like a tie.
It's
They
gonna
just
be long.
keep going.
But I got to get it done before it gets too cold, right?
Well, if not, she'll be able to rock it next winter.
Yes,
But no, you'll have
eventually.
it done.
Yes,
You will have
I'm
it
getting there. I'm getting there.